Nathan Lahaye, Jules Devage, Justine Castel, and myself are going to present you extension of Isigny-Sainte-Mère factory. We tell you about the building of Unit 3 production at Isigny-sur-Mer. We made this choice for the following reason. A person of this group lives in Isigny-sur-Mer, and we have an acquaintance who visited this building site during this work placement. Isigny-sur-Mer is located in Normandy, in France, in the department of Calvados, as we can see on this map. Isigny-sur-Mer is a little city with approximately 2,500 inhabitants. For more than 100 years, the factory has been the lifeblood of this village. It creates jobs, attracts tourists, which is positive for its economy. This company works with 650 producers, the green area, to elaborate butter, creams, and cheese whose characteristics enjoy international renown. So, in the first time, we will see the evolution of the factory from creation to today. In the second time, a titanic and complex building site. In the third time, the stakes of this project. And for finished, we conclude.
In 1909, La Laiterie Coopérative de Sainte-Mère was created, and just after, in 1932, La Laiterie d'Isigny-Sainte-Mère was created by 42 farmers. The first atomic drying tower in France was installed in 1947, and it was just only in 1980 that the Sainte-Mère Chef Dupont's dairy and the Isigny-Sainte-Mère have merged. The factory has melted together because they had a lot of milk collection area with the same problem, the quality, and same ambition. That was how the cooperative of Isigny-Sainte-Mère was created. The principal factory was located in Isigny-sur-Mer, and the second factory was located in Chef Dupont in the department of Manche, who was conserved after the fusions in 1980. In 2013, a collaboration has signed with the Chinese factory Biostime, and in 2015, a new drying unit had installed. And in 2015, a second unit was created and an extension of the production site. The cooperative have conquered the world, and now the name Isigny-Sainte-Mère is famous around the world. The exportation represented the half of the total revenue. So in 2019, the third unit is in construction. The building permit was deposited the 8th March in 2019, and the building site started not later than 15 days. The building will put out of water in January in 2020. That's to put the building water thing to receive the process, the drying tower, in March. But the building site fall behind because the building wasn't put out of the water in March. The building site will finish in December of this year. There is to the operational for the new year. On the building site, we found a lot of company. In first, we have the clients in Sainte-Mère. We can see we had on the building site a different company, an important subcontractor with Danilo for the building shale, and Eurovia and Sitpo. The main building contracting is Hedeis, and the architect is Baudreau Architecture.
With an investment of 82 million euros, The construction of this new production unit represents a colossal task. Its total area is more than 26,000 meters square, divided into two zones, one for industrial facilities and the other for ancillary installation, parking, roads, etc. The main constraint of this construction site is the soil. In fact, the factory is located in a swampy area. This requires building the various buildings on deep foundation. For the entire site, 1,000 piles must be installed at the depth of at least 25 meters. In the earthwork phase, 10,000 meters cubed of earth had to be evacuated. Nearly 54 meters cubed of concrete will be poured for the entire site. For the large work, a total of 70 workers work at the task. The number of staff will be able to increase to 250 during the second phase. The drying tower will be 45 height and will have 4 levels. Its structure consists of a solid poles, beam, and reinforced concrete slab. The building is covered with anthracite colored metal cladding and insulated in rock wool. The roof frame is metallic and consists of gantries and galvanized steel failure. The storage warehouse will be 12 height and it will rest on a concrete slab based on pile. Like most warehouses, its structure will consist of gantries. This table represents the different surface of building site. We notice there is a biggest area like just factory. The biggest area allows to employee to work in good and enjoyable condition. Moreover, with the biggest area, there are less risks because the road take up too much space.
The stakes of this project. There are many issues at stake in this project. Faced with increasing demand, the dairy cooperative is seeking to take advantage of this phenomenon to extend its influence around the world. This is why in 6 years, 3 projects have seen the light of day, a second and a third production unit, as well as a new analysis laboratory. It is in the face of competition and this increase in demand that its second site, specially dedicated to the manufacture of infant formula powder, was created. With a total of 5 drying towers and 2 packaging lines, the infant powder capacity is increased to 45,000 tons by year. In the same vein, the third production site is part of a long-term development strategy that will ensure additional supplies of infant milk powder for the world market. It will have an annual production capacity of 28,000 tons, which will be added to the 45,000 tons of today's production.
Faced with competition, the cooperative represents only a low percentage of the world's milk powder production. It represents 3% of the international market, was 1/3 will go in China. This rate will make it possible to feed 1 million babies a year throughout the world. In addition, the powders are exported to more than 40 countries around the world, as we can see on the map. To date, they export to America, to the Middle East, to Africa, and to Sino-Asian. 49% of market is realized thanks to exportation. The manufacture of this unit will have multiple consequences and on various people. Indeed, whether for the company or for the local population, the future consequences will be significant. The agricultural sector saw its demand for milk rise in the ranks. Indeed, the collection had reached 2009 million liters of milk in 1 year. This new unit will require 20% more milk in 1 year. In addition, once the unit is built, 150 new jobs will be created, and this job creation will enable the town of Isigny-sur-Mer to see its unemployment rate fall, even though it's already very low. Indeed, the unemployment rate in Izmir is currently 6% of the active population, which has therefore fallen into Izmir employment zone. It was 6.50% in 2019, for example. As a final point, we could say that this research was interesting. We wanted to work on this project, and all members worked and participated. Our research was complicated for good reasons. Unit 3 is commissioned by a Chinese group, which closes off access to a lot of information about the site, but also about the project. Plans and information are therefore missing. Nevertheless, we can say that this project is very complex. The soil, which was a real problem for the installation of the site, for example. Thank you for listening to us, and we hope that what we said was clear.